Today is the 31st of March 2012. We're today at the Royal Tombs of Ai. You can see here the sign and the high walls here. We're very close to the Valley of the Kings. If we're lucky, we found the manager and he will unlock the tombs for us and take us inside.
We'll get them out in car, the car.
Most of the stone here is basalt. This is my ticket here for the Tomb of Ai. There's a very gentle echo here from the stone. Here we are at the Temple of Ai. The angle of descent is 32 degrees, very similar to the angle of the pyramid. Again, you can see the sharp drop and then along again, just similar to the passages inside the Great Pyramid. Wow! Beautiful sarcophagus here with the lid in place. This room is almost identical in proportion to the room inside the Great Pyramid. As you probably know, the coffer inside the Great Pyramid wasn't always in the position it's in now. It was moved to see if there was anything underneath. And again, you can see the holes here in the walls. You can see Isis with her wings. This is granite. See the beautiful carving. You can see the solar bark and the god Ai there depicted on the boat with Horus facing in the other direction. This is the second chamber. You can see from the condition of it, it's actually been excavated in recent times. It's very similar in size to the tomb of Tutankhamun. And look at the twins there, the twin pharaohs this side and the twin pharaohs this side. And the twin offerings on the table. See the way this one has had her eyes scratched out, and she was giving sustenance to what clearly had the head of a baboon. You can see here, Set with his blue face. And that's very interesting there. You can see that lump that's been painted around, as if there's another chamber above. You can't actually see the original floor here, which would have given you a clue about various things here. In fact, looking at this now, I wonder if in fact this was a cable channel to lower the sarcophagus into this box. I was listening to a very interesting talk yesterday on Red Ice by Lucy Wyatt, who said that these sarcophaguses were actually used in life and not in death. You see the beautiful lid there. And obviously to perform a mock resurrection, the pharaoh would indeed need to be alive, because he would be put inside the box, and then the box could be opened and he would walk out alive. Next week it's Easter, and Easter is the ceremony where the god dies and 3 days later is resurrected. See here the twin snakes of the Uraeus. And the hieroglyphs. This has been in some form repaired. See how beautifully done this reel is. And I'm just putting my hand here. I can actually feel inside the sarcophagus. The lid is just a fraction heavy, so I won't be moving it and climbing inside. The lid is pink granite, so this must have come from Aswan. See the scarab beetle there on the solar bark. And a beautiful depiction here of papyrus. The papyrus living and the papyrus dying, and all the birds that live in the reed. And notice how the pharaoh has a rod like a snake. These are those holes on each side of the temple. One on each station, north, east, west and south. And here is the doorway which leads back out into the Theban desert. Here are 2 cartouches. You can see the shadow there of the sarcophagus thrown up onto the ceiling. These walls apparently are exactly how the pharaohs left it. See how beautifully square they are cut? And it would be interesting to measure from the side of this wall to here. It looks to me to be about 1 meter, but I don't have a measure with me. See the way the flint is there inside the basalt. Here is another tomb, dug but not complete. It's interesting to see these tombs when there's nothing actually here, because they've not been prepared for the tourist to walk inside, and you can see the quality of the stone steps. See how the walls here have been chipped off in very flat surface flakes. This looks like it's been used by bees at some time to live here. Looks like the remnants of beehives. You can see this was clearly stopped for some reason, obviously in antiquity. This is the tomb immediately before the tomb of I, over on the left.